The movie starts with the narration by an old lady. Once upon a time, the whole world was covered in water with oceans as far as the eye could see. But then, suddenly on the Polynesian island of Motunui, something magical happened. The land goddess, Te Fiti, had the power to create in her heart. With her divine powers, she created the land along with cane trees, plants, and all sorts of beautiful nature. The narrator further says that everyone in the world wanted her heart because it held the power to create more land and make everything green and lush. Many tried to get it, but nobody succeeded. Then along with Maui, the shape-shifting and powerful demigod who could control the wind and sea. With the help of a giant fish hook, he disguised himself, and after trying various tricks, he was finally able to steal the heart in the shape of a gemstone. But without her heart, everything created by Te Fiti started to crumble, and darkness spread all around. Maui quickly tries to escape on his ship, leaving the world in chaos, but he gets attacked by Te Ka, a powerful demon of land and fire. The fire demon confronted him, and they fought fiercely with Maui using his giant fish hook. But during the fight, Maui was severely punched, causing him to drop both his fish hook and the heart into the ocean. Now we see an old tribal lady telling a past story about their island to a group of children. She spoke of the darkness that fell when the gem was stolen. Frightening the kids, however, one girl named Moana remained brave. The old lady reassured them that someone would come to retrieve the gem and restore greenery to the land. Moana, the daughter of tribe chief Tui, listened attentively when her father arrived. She was lifted onto his lap, but when some curtains fell, revealing pictures of monsters, all the children cried. Moana, however, took action. She removed the scary curtains and went to the ocean. There she encountered a small tortoise being teased by birds. Moana helped the tortoise back into the water, using a leaf which pleased the ocean spirit. In return, the ocean playfully shows her a path forward into the sea. Then it gave her the heart of the goddess Te Fiti, a gem that had fallen into the water many centuries ago because the ocean chose her to return the heart to Te Fiti. When her father came looking for her, the sea returned to normal, and the gemstone slipped from Moana's hand and fell back into the ocean. Tui arrives and takes Moana away with him. Meanwhile, we see Moana grow up. Tui and Moana's mother, Sina, try to keep her away from the ocean and prepare for her ascension as the island's chief. Her father tells her that they belong to the land, and she should stay away from the sea. As Moana grew up, she always got attracted to the sea and tried to go there. But her father took her to a high mountain, where the chief placed a stone to show they are the leaders. And we know that her father wants Moana to be the next leader and take care of the people. Moana took this responsibility, and one day her friends told her they couldn't find any fish. Moana suggests going beyond the island reef to find more fish, but Tui hears this and scolds her. He tells her, "No one goes beyond the reef." Moana felt really sad, but her mother Sina consoles her. She tells her the reason why Tui is hard on her is because Tui and his best friend once tried going beyond the reef, but his friend died. Because of this, he loves you very much and doesn't want anything to happen to you. She felt concerned about her father's feelings. Later, Moana goes up to the mountain where the sacred stones are placed, intending to put one there to show her leadership. But when she sees the sea, she can't resist after that. She takes her boat and heads out with her pet pig, Pua, despite the high waves. However, when she returned, her grandmother found out about her little voyage and looked at her wound. Moana apologizes to her for going into the deep sea and tells her that she will never go into the ocean again and follow the path that her father wants. Grandmother seemed annoyed with her decision to doubt her own path. So she took Moana to a hidden cave where there lay many old boats. She got a vision of her ancestors who were voyagers. Moana came out of the cave to her grandmother. She asked whose boats they were, and her grandmother told her they belonged to their ancestors. She explained that long ago when Maui stole the heart of the goddess, darkness fell and started destroying everything. The ocean was no longer safe without the heart. Te Kā, a volcano demon, kept destroying their boats. As a result, the chiefs decided to stop venturing into the ocean, and eventually, the people forgot about voyaging. Moana told her grandmother that she felt a connection to their ancestors. Her grandmother understood and gave her the heart of the goddess, which fell from her hands when she was a kid, explaining that the ocean had chosen her for a special purpose. She also showed some stars shaped like fishhooks in the sky, and told her that they would guide her to Maui. Moana, with the guidance of her grandmother, went to her father and declared her intention to fight against Maui to help their people. But his father became angry and threw the heart gem far away. Moana ran to get the heartstone back when she found her grandmother's stick along with the gem. Suddenly, a man arrives with news of Moana's grandmother falling very sick. They run back to see her ailing grandmother. Moana gets very sad and starts crying, sitting beside her grandmother. Before she passed, she whispered to Moana to go fight Maui and gave her a locket to hide the gem. Moana put the gem in the locket, wore it around her neck, and set off to go into the ocean, preparing her ship and gathering supplies. Her mother supports her decision and bids her goodbye. As Moana sailed, the ocean guided her path. Firstly, her rooster companion joined her on the journey, but as they ventured further, the waves grew stronger, causing their ship to tilt dangerously. Moana's ship was in trouble, but she tried to stay calm and asked the ocean for help. She didn't get help and fainted. She woke up in the morning on the shore with her chicken and ship safe. She noticed some drawings on the rocks, indicating someone lived there. Then she saw a huge shadow, which was Maui. He sang as he took Moana to a cave and locked her in, planning to take away her ship. However, Moana escaped and confronted Maui on the ship. She showed him the green gem. Maui threw it away, but the ocean returned it to Moana. She teased him with the gem, which scared him. Suddenly, Kakamora, coconut sea pirates, attacked them and wanted the gem. During the attack, the rooster swallowed the gem, and the pirates captured it. Maui didn't help, so Moana took matters into her own hands. She fought the pirates, rescued the rooster, and got the gem back. Just as the pirates were about to crash into them, Maui saved them and the ship from being crushed. One night, Moana had a dream about her tribe surrounded by darkness. When she woke up, she was really worried. Maui then shared with Moana that a long time ago he lost his magical fishhook into the ocean and needed to find it. She realized Maui wanted his hook back. She suggested a way to make people see him as a hero again. Moana realizes Maui is no longer a hero since he stole the heart and cursed the world, and convinces him to redeem himself by returning the heart. However, Maui first needs to retrieve his fishhook in Lalotai, the realm of monsters, from Tamatoa, a giant coconut crab. While Moana distracts Tamatoa, Maui retrieves his hook, only to find himself unable to control his shape-shifting. Tamatoa overpowers him, but Moana's quick thinking allows them to escape with the hook. Maui reveals his first tattoo was earned when his human parents abandoned him as an infant, and the gods, taking pity on him, granted him his powers. After reassurance from Moana, Maui teaches her the art of wayfinding and regaining control of his powers, and the two grow closer. When they arrive at Te Fiti's island, they get attacked by Te Kā. Moana refuses to turn back, resulting in Maui's hook being badly damaged. With the fear of losing his hook again, Maui abandons Moana. Moana loses hope and asks the ocean to find someone else to restore the heart. But her grandmother, Tala's spirit, appears, inspiring Moana to find her true calling. She retrieves the heart and sails back to fight with Te Kā. Meanwhile, Maui has a change of heart and returns to help Moana. He buys Moana time to reach Te Fiti by fighting Te Kā, destroying his hook in the process. Upon being unable to find Te Fiti, Moana soon realizes that Te Fiti is no one else but Te Ka, having become corrupted without her heart. The ocean pages way for Moana, helping her to return the heart to Te Fiti. As soon as Te Fiti gets back her heart, the ocean heals. Maui apologizes to Te Fiti, who fixes his hook as well as Moana's boat, before falling into a deep sleep and becoming an island. Moana bids farewell to Maui and Te Fiti, returning home and reuniting with her parents. After placing a shell on top of the stack of stones placed by all previous chiefs, she takes up her role as chief, leading her people as they resume voyaging, accompanied by Maui. The movie ends here.